Hi JAMF, Bryson here. I thought I'd treat you all to a quick demonstration video that shows a thin imaging process that I've been using for new MacBooks coming into JAMF that makes use of the over-the-air enrollment feature of 8.6. Now, since this is pre-release software, I'm going to remind you all right now, don't show anyone. But with that out of the way, I'm going to first show you the configuration options for the over-the-air Mac enrollments. First off, we're going to log into the JSS, hop over to Settings, Computer Management Framework Settings, and here we have the new Enrollment Process tab. I've already gone ahead and enabled user-initiated enrollment and filled in my settings. Just like a normal Quick Add package, I've set the name and password of the hidden management account, and I've made sure that SSH will be enabled. I've also checked for policies to be checked for when it's finished, and also to launch self-service once the install is done. I've also gone ahead and customized the title page and page description a little bit. And that takes care of all the settings. So here, I'm going to switch over to a live video feed where we're going to continue this demo. So here we have an out-of-the-box MacBook from the Apple Store. This has not been pre-imaged at all. It's just the same way it comes as if I had walked up to the counter and bought it. So I'm actually going to go through the welcome screens right now and use them to create the user account of the person that this machine is going to be assigned to. Now with the account created, I've logged in. I'm going to open Safari. And I'm going to navigate to the enrollment URL. https://jmfsw.com/jss/enroll. I'm just going to log in using my credentials. Now it's automatically downloading the Quick Add package, and I'm just going to launch it right from the dock. We're going to click through this installer screen. And there we go. Installation successful, and it went ahead and loaded up self-service just like I had selected. So, installer's still in the background there, so I'm going to close that, and I'm also going to quit Safari. So, I'm going to log into self-service now, because since I'm an administrator, I have set up in self-service already a hidden admin tools category. Right there. Now, inside this admin tools category, I actually have two configuration policies that are ready to go. One is the standard JAMF config, which contains software that everybody in the company receives regardless of their position. The second one is a support configuration for all of our people over in Eau Claire. And that's because they need a lot more software than a standard employee does. A lot more has to get preloaded. Now, since it's the smaller of the two, I'm actually going to select the standard configuration here, and I am going to image this machine. And there we go. Now this MacBook is going to install all of the software that was listed out in that policy. It'll run a few cleanup tasks, and then finally it's going to install all of the available software updates for this particular MacBook, since Apple has been shipping a lot of their stuff one version behind the current. And this is a lot more beneficial now, especially with the new MacBook models having been released in the stores. They're using different build versions, and we don't want to screw it up by using a pre-configured image on our end. So I'm going to let this run some time-elapsed magic, and I'll come back to you once it's hit the reboot. Alright, finished installing all the updates. Scheduled reboot. We're just going to help it along here. Now that we're back to the login screen, we can see that the other option has appeared. I'm going to sign into the account. Alright, here. If I close self-service, you notice that we got a standard JAMF background here. The hard drive is now shown up, and the dock has been cleaned up. So the default preferences that were included with that configuration package came down and applied themselves. If we hit go, connect the servers, there are the entries in the favorite server list. So this is a nice, simple, and easy solution for quickly imaging new Macs that were coming into JAMF without having to actually re-image the entire machine and risk running into compatibilities as they were issuing out new hardware. At this point, I have the option of going into the JSS and properly reassigning the location information to the end user, or during the IT training process when they come on board, I can have them fire up the Recon app and perform the inventory update themselves. That's all. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and everybody, have a rockin' day.